Okay, calling all sharks. I'm here to present to you why that my funeral service is better than other funeral services. This is Your Eternal Destiny's funeral service. So we like to promote equality and indifference in our services. A lot of places offer many services, but they don't offer services like we offer. We want to cater to all heritages. We want to cater to all cultures and make sure that everybody feels welcomed in our funeral service business. We have a few different options and a few different things that people do that are different than our cultures. American society doesn't look to funeral services as more than one day. We usually do our service and we move on with our everyday life. Ours is about 2 to 3 days at max. Most places they can last months, years, and forever in some cases. We have Big Daddy's Last Dance, which is something that we see in New Orleans. It's where the mourner, they cut loose the body in an elaborate jazz funeral. It's a love letter from New Orleans. We offer Jewish funerals, which they're typically at home, but we would like to offer it where we have our services there. They do consider this the holy act. It's accompanied to deceased the final resting place and actively participate. Families will personally shovel the dirt, which most people around here don't do that, but we would like to offer them services. It sets us aside. We also offer things for Dia de los Muertos. It is an Aztec ritual. It's a celebration of the deceased. It's typically enjoyed with food and drinks, and where they clean and decorate grave sites and they have a party. It's celebrated November 1st and 2nd, so we can rent out our space for them to have that celebration, and it's done as a whole, as a community, so it's not just one family. That offers plenty of space and plenty of time. We also want to offer virtual funerals. Since the COVID pandemic of 2020, that's become a very big deal. Not everybody can be there to join. Some people are still practicing social distancing or even making sure that our elders that are already sick aren't put in a position where they can get worse. We do need our people, but we don't want to push them to it. We're making a difference. We want to offer support, meaning, and framework of grief. We're offering routine and providing a sense of stability and helping with this very chaotic and emotional time. This is a very important time of our lives, but it's also an important time for the lives that we're losing, that they know that they still mattered. So here we do have death rates. This is per the 100,000. This is in US 2021. So this is over the last few years with the pandemic and how much it's changed, and our death rates have increased dramatically since the pandemic. So that makes our funeral service very important and it is very much needed. Here in North Carolina, actually, the demand is currently growing. It is driven by the baby boomer population. They're coming to an end. So that does definitely put us up there. We're helping them get to their final disposition. And also in North Carolina, home burial is legal. You do have to make sure that it is 300 feet from public water supply, but it is something we would like to offer. And we're also setting up a POD, which is payable on death. It helps relieve financial burden, which is very important, especially near the end of time. So what we're asking for is at least $350,000, and it usually costs about $150,000 to $500,000 to start up. That's with real estate. You're making sure you have your utilities, the salaries, insurance, marketing, furniture, and decor. So we want to meet in the middle and do $350,000 with a 3% yearly ownership, which will put you at $110,500 for a year. But after 5 years, I do want to offer an extra 3% increase, so it would offer 6% after 5 years. So it would put you at $21,000 for the yearly income. So that way that you know that your business is growing, that gives us time to grow and get up our support and make more money.